how was your trading last week? So in this new week, we're going to analyze the charts again, right? So last week I told you guys we're expecting gold to push down. You can see this drawing here, right over here, right? But as you can see again, gold didn't do that, right? Gold just kept on pushing from this point as the week started, and then just pushed up. Now, if you were already in on some trades around here and around here, like I told you, and even around here, which I think we got some trades there too. Um, that was good for you. So gold pushed up and didn't come down into this level. But then we saw opportunities here. I posted it, I think, on some of our platforms, TikTok, I think even on YouTube here.
So guys, we took this trade on the 7th. That was Tuesday, and we've not had time to posting, guys. So this trade went up about 1,000 pips in profit, and went well. We closed out of the
And yeah, that's it. So we took the trades. Okay. So let me delete this first. You could go watch our previous videos, right? Go watch our previous videos, but I think I need to delete all this. Should I? Should I? Maybe later I can break down this for you guys. Let's go to the weekly. Let me see. Okay, yeah. I'll go back to the 4 hour. I need to delete this one because I don't need this any longer. Then delete this one here. I don't need this any longer. So I took the straights. All right, this one went out, played out well. Came out. Later dropped again. Got an entry here. Went up, then took me out at break even. All right. So got in right here again during the close of Friday, right? And I didn't like this because now the stop loss had to be quite wide, right, to accommodate any pushback downwards. But it might mean this level held, right? As you can see, it held. So let's see how it goes. So now in this new week, what are we going to be looking out for? Is simple. Let's do the top down analysis. Let's go to the monthly. Now let's see. Now looking at the monthly, you can clearly see that price is very bullish. No, sorry, this is the weekly. Let's go to the monthly. So this is the monthly chart. Okay. Now as you can see, price gold is still very much bullish. All right. Now you'll be wondering what this line up here is for. I'm looking at gold getting up to this point, 4289 level, right? I'm just looking at gold getting to 4,200 level. So that's most likely going to happen. All right. So let's see. Gold is still very much bullish, and gold is not looking like it's getting ready to drop any moment anytime soon. All right, so let's go down to the weekly. The weekly, we can see the same thing as well. Gold is still looking very much bullish here, and doesn't look like it's getting ready to drop any moment anytime soon. All right, so gold is just pushing and pushing high, but mind you, at some point we might see, let's go back to the weekly. At some point we might see a major dip down. At some point, right? It might not be this month, and it might not even be this year from the look of things. It might be at the start of next year, right? We might see a major dip. Who knows? We don't know what can happen, right? We are not the ones moving the charts, but looking at the way gold is moving, we might not see that dip this month. Gold is moving aggressively up, right? So on the daily, we can still see that gold is still very much bullish. Now gold tried to push downwards, reject downwards, but what happened? This level held, and then we started to see a rejection back upwards, right? So you can see that gold is creating higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, right? You can see this level right here, even though I don't want to put that there. Okay, so gold came down but didn't quite come down to this level. It held at this point. At some point I was really hoping for gold to come down into this level, but it didn't. All right, so this level held, and that's not bad. Okay, so if you go to a much lower time frame, you see why that level held also as well. Okay, so you can see, but it's creating higher highs and higher lows. Now looking at the way gold is forming right now, gold is looking like it wants to continue this push upwards. All right, so now on the 4 hour, let's go down to the 4 hour. Let's see. Now on this daily, first of all, now if you remember, I would say we'll wait for price to come down to the 50%. Now I'm not sure price is going to do that because price has not been doing that. Every time I wait for price, most times in this past 2-3 weeks now, to come down to a certain level, price doesn't do that. Price just continues, right? So it's looking like price is also going to do the same thing. So price now might come down into this other level right here. Instead of the weekly 50% level, it's going to come down to this probably this daily 50% level right here. But mind you, that might not also happen as well. All right. So if you, I don't want this to be too long. Try to make this. Now you see this. Good. So that's the 50% level right there. So we could see gold coming down to somewhere around this level and then pushing up from there. So let's go to the 4-hour. Let's see what it looks like. Right. So now on the 4-hour, we can see um let me so on the 4-hour we can see that so on the far we can see that okay, this level is looking like a key level, right? This level right here, this 50% level. So we could wait for price to get into this level, but I don't even believe price might not get into this level, looking at the way price has been acting out. All right, so we might just see price come down just a little, maybe into this level right here. So this level, price might not get down into this level. All right, so that's why I'm looking at price might come down into this level right here. It might not get down into the other level. All right, so let's go to the 1 hour. Let's see what things are looking like right there. So now looking at the 1 hour, please don't mind all this. Let me remove this so it looks a whole lot more cleaner for you guys. So looking at the 1 hour, let me just remove this. We don't need this any longer. So looking at the 1 hour, like I said, price might not come down into this level. Might come down into this. In fact, it most might come down into this level. Let me not say most likely. It will come down into this level right here on the 1 hour, and might push up from there. If it price decides to come down into this level, that's not bad, because as you can see here now, we have an inverse heads and shoulders right on the 1 hour, which seems to have been broken. Okay. What's my drawing tool? I don't want this to be too long. Come on, be fast. These are inverse heads and shoulders right here. So price now has broken it, right? So we might see price come back down into this level and test that level. Now, if you draw the neckline, you see that this level right here happens to be the neckline, right? So we could see price come down into this level right here, test it, and then push higher, right? So that's what I'm seeing right there. So let's go to the 30 minutes. Let's see what the 30 minutes is looking like. So the same thing, you can see that this neckline is still happens to be the same key neckline, right? So price will most likely come down into that level, test this level, and then we'll push up from here. We'll push up from here. So this level is looking more visible, right, for price to come down into rather than this level. I don't know if you guys see what I'm saying. All right. So that's what I think. That's what I think. So we should wait for price to come down into this level and then probably to push up from there, and then we can get in for another buy, right? Then another thing that could also happen, you guys, another thing that could also happen is price could just hope those lines aren't looking so much. Let's just leave it. Price could also come down. Price could also just push up first as the week opens, come back down into this level, right, and then continue. We could see something of that nature to as well happen. All right. So this something like this could actually happen. So once price breaks up like this, you could wait for price to come down into this level, and then you can now, buy from that level. All right, so something of this nature also can as well happen. So let's just wait, let's just see what happens. So this is what I'm going to be looking out for, guys. Anyway, gold is still very much bullish. Okay, so you need to focus more on your buys than looking for sells. You don't want to get in on unnecessary losses. I always say this every time. All right, so let's just wait, let's just see what happens, and the price gives us, gold gives us the opportunity, we're going to take it. So I do hope you have a wonderful trading. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share. Follow us on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram. No, sorry, we're not yet on Instagram. TikTok, YouTube, and We just got on X, Twitter, right? So peace out, guys. Bye.